So over the last couple of projects, I've gotten some insights on what works good with AI and what works best with AI. And one of them is separating your front end from your back end. So since AI is getting very good at context, you pretty much want to give it as much data as possible. So whenever I start a new project and I'm open or I'm not sure on how things are going to look like, what I do is I focus on the backend first. So let's say the table with the endpoints, and I pretty much output anything that's in the table except for some variable things. So of course I do not output that. I also always do this in localhost, so locally, nothing online because I don't want to risk any user data or any other liabilities. So when I have all the data in the backend ready and the API endpoints ready with as much data as possible that I can output, then I give it to an AI, to an LLM, and I instruct it to create the front end. Keep in mind, this is for a situation where I don't have clear instructions on what I want. For example, I did this with my own personal dashboards. I just had the raw data and I just outputted everything, and I wanted to see what is possible to create with that data. And I actually got some pretty good results. So this is actually if you do not specifically know what you want to create on the front end. If you do, of course, you can be more selective in what you output. Anyway, I give my data to the LLM and I instruct it to create a front end about it. So because AI is so good at context, it's very easy for an LLM to create the front end and exactly what you need. That's also the main reason why I separate it. So I focus only on data. So the data that I have is with quality. When testing, it's more general, but if I have narrowed down what I want, it's more quality. Then I give it to the LLM, and then LLM makes the front end. And what's also a nice benefit, or actually a nice reason to do this, is if you ever want to change your front end, or you want to have like easy development or staging versions, or if you want to have other work trees, that is all very simple to integrate. So whenever you have the chance to separate your backend from your front end, I definitely recommend you do so. If you don't, if you already have an existing code base in which everything is interconnected, try to figure out and see how you can potentially split it. Because if you're working on one thing and you want to make some changes, you don't want to break things on the other side. So that is just my advice. That is just some things that I have learned over the last couple of projects. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments and I will definitely make them for you.